Hey everybody, I'm back. Kind of an impromptu, well, I won't say impromptu because I never know when I'm coming on anymore. Um, but welcome back to my channel. Um, I am going to do a buddy color with Miss Lorri, Miss Amy, and Miss Angela. I think Angela's doing it. I'm not positive. Um, and it's going to be in Afternoon Tea by Miss Teresa Goodrich. Pretty book. And this will be, I think, the first one I've done in this book. I don't think I've done another one. Because I haven't had this book very long, so. Yeah, I don't think I've done any other ones in here. So, I'm excited. It's a very pretty book. I think it's the third or fourth page in. And I'm just going to start coloring it. Let's see. I think I'm going to go from this teacup up, or this teacup and around. I'm not sure, but I'm going to start with this teacup. Mr. Oz, you know better. You won't leave my cast alone. He's got to stick his nose on it all the time. Just imagine when I go get it changed, the doctor's going to go, "Excuse me, but why does your cast smell like dog?" Hi, Miss Lorri. I think we started the teacups at Christmas time, I think it was. I'm not positive. Hi, Miss Texas Regina. How are you? I am going to put the comments there so I can see them. And I can see who comes in. Y'all, I did something for myself. Well, I do a lot for myself, but I kind of surprised myself today. I actually put my shirt on all by myself today. I did. I know, sounds like a really minute thing, but it's really not. I'm just testing out colors, you guys. I got an idea on where I want to go with it, but I'm not positive. Okay, so I think the first cup I'm going to do, I want to do kind of like a yellow. Hi, Miss Amy. Right, Lorri? You wouldn't think that it'd be like a woohoo, you know? Yeah, it was. I was all excited. Okay, I'm going to start off with I'm hoping this goes the way I think it's going to go. Because I would be kind of bummed if it didn't. I don't have a whole lot to talk about today, but we can just gab and talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm sure y'all are probably sick about hearing about my arm, but sometimes When that's what's going on in your life, that's about all you got. You know, you would think that that would be the biggest. You can't start it till April. Why can't you start it till April? Um, you would think socks would be like my biggest thing that you can't get on by yourself. I have not had a problem with my socks. Um, but 90% of the time, I wear like these footy type things around my house. Um, but even when I go out and I wear normal, regular socks, I haven't had too much of an issue. But you've got your hip, so you can't bend a certain way. So that's totally whole different like ball game, girl. You are doing awesome. Um, I'm sitting over here whining about an arm, and you had your hips done. It's like, please, I got nothing on you. You are amazing. Oh, do I want to do that? Oh, maybe I don't want to do that. All right, we're going to leave those because I'm not sure. I love doing teacups. Teacups, I think, can be so pretty. And you can do them any way you want them because teacups come in all kinds of different colors. So we're just waiting to see why Miss Amy can't start hers until April. You know, I need to wipe my glasses off. I can't see a thing. Okay. Um, yeah, everybody's having surgeries. It's kind of crazy. Um, yeah, Lorri had the hip surgery, and I think View had shoulder surgery. And yeah, I can only do it one handed. So, and I had wrist surgery. So yeah, it's kind of running through the community, I think. But thank you for the prayers. The only reason I can't do things with my fingers over here is I can't put any pressure or anything on them until after I go see the surgeon on the 1st. They want to make sure everything's healing properly and that kind of thing. Put pressure on your fingers and that puts pressure on your wrist, and yeah, I can't do that. So yep. A little indisposed at the moment, but nothing that we can't handle. Oh, did I start it too soon? Well, hell, I probably won't be finished by the time you guys start it, so. get a head start, and maybe I'll finish it before y'all like finish yours. That's what you guys gotta do. You gotta give me like major heads up. I thought it was just an ordinary buddy color. That's okay. Oh, well, it's only a few days, so yep, only gives me a couple days a head start. Yeah, I always join all these buddy colors. And with good intentions, honestly, because, I just love coloring with other people. Um, but my coloring habits in the last probably year have really fallen to the wayside. So I'm trying to get those back. And it will happen. It will just take me a little bit to do it. But, all good things come in time, right? Patience, hard work, and time. That's what I always say. And sometimes a lot of help from the man above. So, what's your project about, or don't you want to talk about it yet? I understand if you want to broadcast it on your channel, I get it. Okay. What next? What do you want to do? So far we got this. And we got this. Do I want to leave that for the butterfly? Oh, okay. You didn't miss a thing, honey. You really didn't. Just kind of blabbing about anything and everything. Like I said, it's not like I don't have a whole lot to talk about because my life's kind of ornate. Some people would say boring, but I enjoy it and it is my thing. So, um, so yeah, I was pretty proud of myself this morning. Got myself all cleaned up, got myself dressed. The only thing that I have a issue with is like putting on my deodorant because it's really hard to reach under your right arm with your right hand. So yeah, but I did it. I did. My I have to take it easy on my right wrist though because it starts getting sore when you start bending it the wrong way. Yeah, I think we got it. But I'm still gonna put it down as a buddy color with you, Lorri, and Miss Ange. Because I really don't do any of the prompts or anything like that, so we're just gonna leave it as a buddy color. And I should probably do shadowing underneath the butterfly on this side, like on the bottom, but I'm not gonna because I don't want it on the bottom. At least not yet. Now when I get further through finishing the cup, I might, but as of right now, I think I'm just gonna leave it how it is. So I'm noticing one thing. I'm using the H&B's, the 120 set, the ones that are solid color barrel. And they're struggling a little bit on this paper. At least for me, anyways. And you can hear them, they're kind of scratchy. So I think after I get through with this teacup, I think we might try a different pencil and see how it does. Because one, I don't like the scratchy sound. And I am pretty particular on how my pencils blend. And they're just not blending very good on this paper, so we're gonna work through it until we get this, at least this part of the teacup done. No need to apologize. That's the way I think. We can just buddy it. We're good. Yep. See, I was saying it before I even read your comment. Great minds, right? Great minds. So I was watching, well, I was listening, not really watching, but listening to a channel the other day, kind of a newer, I don't know if it's newer one. It's newer to me. I don't know who this person is, and I've never watched their videos, but they were doing it's like a supply haul, like their pencils and their watercolors and their tools that they use to get all the stuff that they do, and all that good stuff. And I was wondering, I've never done one of those. Would it be interesting, or would it be a pain in the butt? Because I do have a lot of sets of pencils. I do have quite a few sets of markers. So yeah, a few sets of watercolors, but I do have a lot of supplies. So, like I said, I've never done one. I'm thinking maybe probably would be kind of a neat idea. I mean, it wouldn't be till after my casts come off, because there's no way I can do all that one-handed and put it all away, and my art room would be a total disaster, and I'm good. But it could be a thought for future live streams. I don't like pencil lines in my sometimes you just can't get rid of them, but I'll be one of those people that sit here and work at it until I get it to where I think it's like non-workable. Let's see. What do we get going? You guys, my husband is, I'm telling you, if he would have taken his talent when he was younger and done something with it, I probably wouldn't have met him because, he would have struck it like rich and probably moved to someplace like, and we would have never met. But this man can seriously cook. And if he ever opened a restaurant, we would be like filthy rich. But he said at his age right now, it's not something he wants to do. And I can understand that. Because, running a restaurant is hard work. It's not easy. But man, he made some Alfredo the other day that would just like make you drool. And the funny thing is he made it in the crock pot. It was the best stuff I have ever tasted in my life. It was good. Right? You'd kill me. Yeah. He would not like that idea at all. Nope, I've been trying to talk him into it for years, but nope, it's just not something he wants to do, so. I'll tell you, I wish I had his talent. I mean, I can cook and it's good. I raised 2 kids on it and a husband, and none of us look like we're starving to death. And my mother always liked my cooking, and she was like the hardest one to please, so that always worked for me. But no, this man, he's got the knowledge of the spices and the way to put the spices in and what to put them in with, and I garlic, salt, pepper, the basic spices I can do. Nope, he does some serious spicing. It's like yum. I know he could win that kind of money, right? I get it. You get it. But he doesn't want to do it, so. You got to remember my husband's 67 years old, so he's overdoing that kind of stuff. Okay, so as of right now, I think we're gonna put these pencils aside and change pencils because oh yeah, yep. You can't have Alfredo without chicken. So yeah, he did the chicken Alfredo. It was delightful. Yep. Okay, we're gonna set these aside for right now. And what are these? I don't want to use those right now. Let's see how these work in here. These are my castle words. And they're out. Ooh, sorry. Big case. Camera low. Alright, let's see. We're going to go with this one. And then we're going to go with this one. And then this one. And then probably this one. And I'm going to need am I going to need one of those? Probably. Let's pull it out just in case. See, I don't have the set. I got the older set, so mine don't have names on them. Okay. Do that. And the little holes are stretched out so bad that they don't fit very well in this case. One of these days I'll switch it out. Yeah, go for lasagna, Amy. What's the matter with you? I think we're gonna have ham steak and tater tot casserole tonight for dinner. I think that's what's on the menu, but I'm not positive. I think it's just gonna be an easy night. Okay, into the plastic. Is that my yellow? Is that the yellow that I have out? I'll take that one just in case. This one too. That's why I always have so many pencils out, you guys. Okay, it's all back up there. I got some Kessler sitting over here that I want to pull. Okay, there's one green. There's another green. And there's another green. Okay, hang on. I'm going to mute for just 1 minute because I got to sharpen my pencils. I'm back. Okie dokie jokey. Let's put a little light green up here. Just to remember, because that's where I want to stop. Making you starve. He went and picked up groceries yesterday and brought them back. We got them all put away, and I'll tell you, you sure don't get much for $200 anymore. I went, that's it? That's all we ordered? It was $200. I mean, we got, quite a bit, but still no. Like 4 or 5 years ago, I could do our monthly grocery shopping on like $250. Not anymore. Okay, that was a quick leaf. I don't know. Probably with her granddaughter. Relaxing. Hard telling with Miss Ange. Okay, let's do. She could be out and about. Oh, I didn't even notice I did that. No, we're using a different pencil, but it should work the same way. That's part of the cup. Yep, if she's able, she'll see me on and come on. I didn't really. It was kind of, I was sitting there. I got myself cleaned up for the day. I had eaten some lunch. And hubby was done for a while. So he was just kind of relaxing and watching TV. And I said, I want to color. Well, when I say I want to color, I usually go live when I color. I would love to color out on my couch, but right at the moment, I think it would be a bit too rough. There she is. See, y'all mention her name and she's right on it. Hi, babe. How are you? I usually don't bother her too much on the weekends because she's got the grandbaby and she's usually got a house full. So I just let her text me if she wants, and if she doesn't, that's okay too. Because I get it. They were all asking where you were at. Ange, I think they like you better than they like me. I'm just teasing you guys. Just teasing. Are you doing the teacup putty color, Miss Ange? Does it seem weird that I call you Miss Ange on here all the time? It seems weird to me. I never hardly ever call you Ange. I mean, I call you Ange all the time in front of people, but when it's just us, it's babe or sweetheart or sis or... Oh, cool. See, why am I not getting your text? Oh, probably I need to look at the text, right? That's cool. I got that one. Afternoon tea. Do you want to come up? Or do you have a house full? Yeah. But I know it was after I got on live. So if it was after I got on live that it came in, that's why I hadn't checked it, because I know it wasn't there when I was talking to Miss Lorri earlier, because I would have seen it then. Miss Texas Regina, you're being awfully quiet. Are you okay today? Just feel free to jump in, and we all talk amongst each other about everything. So, that's what my channel's all about, just gabbing. We don't have no agenda, no no rhyme or reason of why we're here. It's geared towards just a bunch of women talking about everything. Men too, if they want to come in. But just here to color and chat. I'm not one that gets books and or like has people send me books and do flip throughs for people. I'm not a channel that's looking to get monetized. I'm just here. I'm just here. Oh, there you go. Listening and ordering groceries. I did that. We were just talking about that. Yep. We have to go pick ours up though, because, you know, I'm sure you've heard Miss Ann say, you don't have anything around you. So I don't get delivery. So heck, when they come up with grocery pickup up out here, that was like a woohoo type of thing. I was all excited I didn't have to walk through the grocery store. I mean, I don't do it all the time because, you know, walking through the grocery store is good exercise, but 3 times you pick yours up. Yeah. That's the best way to do it. You don't get charged delivery fees. Although I have to say, there are days that if I could have it delivered, that'd be like the ultimate thing. There are some things about living in the city that I do miss. And one is that kind of thing. Any kind of like delivery, pizza delivery, grocery delivery, anything like that, you know, because there are just times that, you know, nobody wants to get in the car and go pick something up. You don't feel like cooking. You just want to just have somebody else do it. So, you know, pizza delivery would be like a really cool thing to have. And then, you know, you stop and think about it. We don't spend a lot in eating out because, you know, we got to get up and go get it or go out to do it. Yeah. Especially in the wintertime, that don't happen too often. Not in my household, anyways. Seven miles from town. I live about 30 miles from the nearest grocery store. I used to live 27 miles from where I worked, but and then down the road is the grocery store. So you're looking at, you know, about 30 miles.
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go.
So I'm in. Can you see
Yep.
me?
Yep. Just hang on one second. I got to remove the chat from the thing so I can see what your picture looks like.
Well, nothing yet.
Yeah. Well, I can see the picture. It's just you're gonna like you don't have to.
Okay. We're doing There's Always Time for Tea.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I got the tea.
There you go.
So, yeah, I did get it started. Hi, everyone. Thanks, Lorri, for sending me the message.
Oh
I
no.
don't know why I didn't get a message from a notification on it, but.
It's all right, honey. I figured you were busy doing something.
Well, kind of, yeah. In frame. How's that?
You need to turn it other way. There you go.
Okay.
You just need to move that candle or whatever that is and push your book up a little, depending on where you're going to color at.
It's not a candle. It's my. Oh, pan pastels.
Okay,
Okay. How's that?
good.
Okay. So you can see the whole book.
No, where are you coloring at?
I don't know. Probably up here at top. Why?
You're good.
Okay.
If you color down towards the bottom, like where I'm coloring,
Mm-hmm.
you got to move the book up towards the pink thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, towards this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's holding my tablet up.
Yeah. So everybody's saying
Hi,
hi.
Regina.
Hi, Ange.
Hi, everybody. I'm live. Yeah, I ordered new patio furniture, and it came in like Wednesday. So Tina and I went out this morning and cleaned up the back patio and got rid of the old furniture, put it out on the curb, and the junk man came and got it. And there was a bunch of other stuff out there that needed to be just trashed. And we got all that done. And I actually have a back patio again. You can actually see it. It looks bigger than what it was.
I would love to have a patio.
And then I had to run to Costco and get my meds and had to get my stuff. I got that done. And, oh, excuse me. So,
Yep, that's what I figured. It's Saturday, so you got Munchkin and
yeah. Yeah, they're getting ready to go out. They're going out to dinner with Gabriel
right
and a couple other friends. So I will be home by myself.
by yourself,
Yeah, nice and quiet.
right?
Now, her and her mother's already argued this morning about her bedroom.
mm,
She told her to straighten her bedroom out before she took her shower to go out, right? Tina went in to see if she was ready, and she's standing in the middle of her bedroom, buck naked.
what?
Munchkin's like, I was going to do it afterwards. Her mom's like, no, I told you to do it beforehand. Oh, so she starts cleaning her room buck naked. Okay.
Hey, whatever works.
But they got it done. So,
Yep. I can't say I haven't straightened my room kind of almost the same way. So. Mhm.
that's funny because that child has no modesty. None.
Children usually don't.
Except if it comes to her brother or, I mean, if it's just us females in the house, she doesn't. Okay. If there's a male in the house, oh yeah, it's a whole different ball game.
Right. Yep.
She will shut the door when she, you know, goes to the bathroom or, changes any clothes or anything.
Right.
Like, okay, well, that's a good thing.
Yep. It sure is. That's what the world needs these days is a little bit of moral and modesty, I think.
Yeah. We've had the back door open and for a while, but I shut it. It's 61 degrees in here.
Yeah, I'd say, 61's a bit chilly.
Yeah, chilly.
Chilly.
Right. My daughter's won't be, but she's leaving, so
Yep. Not always about her.
right. It's about her mother freezing.
That's right. My husband had the door open yesterday. I'm like, excuse me?
Hmm.
He's like, it's 71 degrees in here. Yeah, it's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
The hell you doing? It's like 26 outside.
Oh,
Close the
crap.
damn door.
Close the damn door.
Yep. I'm like, you're just warm because you were standing in front of the oven.
Yeah.
You were cooking. I said, but I wasn't.
I had to pick up my Ozempic and my Varcinoline. Oh, I got those picked up, and then I got I picked up bottled water. Well, I should say there was a young man standing there, and he loaded water into a cart for another gentleman, and put water in his cart, and then I went to move in to get closer. Right? He looked at me and he goes, "Do you need water?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "How many you need? Want them top or bottom? In the cart or in the bottom,
Right?
buggy or in the bottom?" I said, "Inside." He goes, I said, "Just one." He was like, "Okay, here you go." I was like, "Well, thank you very much." You know.
Yep. I love polite young men.
Yes. He was a very polite young man.
Yep.
I
Just
would say,
makes your
probably
day.
mid-20s,
Right?
but very nice and, very polite. That
Yep.
made the day.
It does, doesn't it?
So when I went out to move my car, got out, and it was funny because I walked by where they have their pre-made, stuff. That's all you have to do is throw it in the oven
Mm-hmm.
and heat it, kind of their heat and eat things.
Right?
It was just the way to the checkout. I hadn't planned on buying anything. Well, one of the guys that work in the back in the kitchen area, I guess, if that's what you want to call it, was handing out samples of what it's called barbecue chicken macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that sounds good.
I took a sample and went, "Oh, hell yeah. Guess what
Right?
we're having for dinner tomorrow night."
Yep. Absolutely. I like those pre-made things.
Mm-hmm. I love them. Pop them in the oven. You got dinner.
Yep.
Maybe toss a salad or, some bread.
Yeah. Or even,
Just
steam
it.
steam yourself some vegetables. Either way, it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, or just it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm a little worried. Things are awful quiet over there. Oh, they were in the bathroom. What are you beating on?
When you use gel pen
Oh, yeah.
on pencils, the wax from the pencil will build up on the
Up
tip of
on the
your gel pen.
Yep.
So you have to
Wipe it
get
off.
get it off of there. That's why gel pens and pencils don't usually.
Mix real well.
Yep. If you have problems with your white gel pen, over pencil. That's
That's
why.
usually the problem is.
That is why.
Wondering. I mean, get back in here and clean up your room and I'll do your hair when I get out of the shower.
Yes, ma'am. She say brat.
Huh?
She say brat.
No, she said smart ass.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't love me if I was any other way.
She's in the shower. Or heading that way. I don't
Do do do. So I'm thinking my teacup is gonna turn out the way I wanted it to. I'm all excited.
That's cool. What are you outlining it with?
Um, right at the moment, it's a Pentel um gel pen
Ah,
or glitter gel pen.
mm-hmm.
It
I
was
don't know why I started up here. I should have started with the teacups, but
start wherever you want to start.
I know. Get these done.
I just I always seem to gravitate towards like the main things like the butterfly and the
Mm-hmm.
um stuff like that, and I don't know why because you know
I
you should
don't know
actually
why you know, I guess because I started with the teacup. I don't know. Have you guys ever watched a program? It's called In the Eye of the Storm.
um she's asking everybody, you guys, so
Yeah,
I'll hop in.
it's on Discovery.
I don't think so.
Wow, it's a wicked ass program.
Is it?
Yeah, it's true. It's a true thing. Okay, it's not like made up.
Right?
It's from people's cell phones and storm chasers' cell phones and stuff
Mm-hmm.
of storms, different type of storms, firestorms, earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes,
Right.
snowstorms, and it is. I mean, it's like I said, it's unedited type, yeah,
Right.
type stuff, and it's really, really wicked.
Hmm.
It's true life. I mean, it's interesting. Some of it's really sad, but
Hi, Trey.
hi Trey, how are you?
Well, thank you very much, Trey. Do color and welcome to our chat. Um, you are more than welcome here anytime you'd like to be. I put those colors away and I need them. We just talk about anything and everything over here. There's nothing that we don't talk about, and sometimes that's kind of a bad thing, but
Yeah, yeah. There's no rhyme or reason to our chatter,
right.
right, Lori? Right, Amy?
Texas, Regina.
Everybody else.
Anybody that's been here before.
Sometimes we go off the rails.
Yep, like now. All right, so I haven't. Not exactly sure how I want to do those. So let's
Oh,
do,
I sent you a picture when the text about the book that came in today.
yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Dreamweaver.
Yeah. It's pretty
Yep,
good.
yep, I've got that book.
Yeah. Looks pretty nice. I know you got me hooked on mythographics.
Well, be careful because there's a lot of them.
I know. And I'm getting a pretty good collection going here,
Mm-hmm.
especially at books.com.
Yep. Yeah, because you can get them on um
Yeah, for like
book
$8.
book outlet for like three
Yeah. Book
bucks,
out.
$4.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, $6.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot cheaper than you can Amazon.
Right.
But they're one of those types of book places that put out books like every other month.
Cool. Found the case to your phone. Come here.
Yeah, he's kind of big. They're like a size 10.
No, they're not.
They're like a size 7, I think.
Well, they're
No, it's
tight.
okay.
Here.
It's okay.
Here, okay. Fix your pockets.
I just can't find the phone.
That's okay. We'll
I
find it.
just miss the
Go.
phone
Yeah.
and miss the everything.
It's okay. Go finish cleaning up your room, please.
So
Sorry,
yeah,
I have a 6-year-old granddaughter in the house.
so they put out books like every other month,
Yeah.
and you
Now,
can
who
get
is that?
mythographic.
Yeah.
Aunt Kim.
You're being paged.
I know. I said yes, baby.
Oh.
This is a phone case that who had
Your papa.
my papa, and this is the phone that my papa had too, and I found the phone case, but I didn't find the phone. It's all red.
Well, see if you get in there and clean your room, you might find your phone.
Right.
I know, but I found it in one of those drawers, but I couldn't find the phone.
Okay, you're not supposed to be messing. You're supposed to be picking up. Go. Before mom
Yeah.
gets going
Oh,
out.
before mom gets out of the shower.
Oh. Raven. Go on, Munchkin.
I just miss my phone. I don't.
Okay, well, we'll
I
find it here.
know, but
Look at your little. Where you got to?
So yeah. Gotta love the age. Everything in the world is a oh no type of thing.
I know. God forbid when she hits her teenage years. She's such a little drama queen now.
Yep, that's what I told my daughter. Wait until she hits her teenage years.
Yeah, I know, but they don't live with you.
No, but I still hear about it.
Yes, my daughter and my granddaughter live with me, Trey, or everybody else knows.
So anyways,
Mm-hmm.
so I was trying
Now,
I was
what is
trying
the, okay, is it books.com?
Books Outlet.
Books Outlet. Okay, because I was at books.com. Okay, I'll have to go to Books Outlet too.
Yep. So anyways, um Mythographic is the type of company that they put out books like every other month,
Mm-hmm.
and you can really get sucked into it big time. So just be careful because I got
Oh,
like
I know.
a shit ton of them.
I
And
know. I'm way.
And I hardly ever color in them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. See, I
They're
watch
papers.
the ones I watch the ones I get.
Yep. Yeah, because their paper's pretty funky too. So
Mm-hmm.
it, it's a very picky paper. And I don't know if anybody else sees it, but I have found that it like the paper changes with the book.
Yeah, I've noticed that in some of mine.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, this don't feel like the right,
That's not the same paper I used last time.
Yeah, this feels different.
Yeah. You're thinking, okay, I figured this out. Those pencils will work. And then you go to
Yeah,
use it in another one of their books and you're like, wait a minute.
it's not working.
Mm-hmm.
Or it is, but it's not looking the greatest.
Yep. So yeah. I Wolf Moon was the first one of their books that I wanted in a long time. In a long time. I tried to just really back off from them. All right, so here's.
And you got it.
I did, thanks to you. All right, so here's this teacup.
Bring it up a little closer.
Let me know what y'all think.
That's pretty.
Do you like that?
Yes.
My mom has been ordering. She said the same thing. It's different every time. It is. Yep. It is. It is.
Yes.
Okay, so how do I want to do the. Okay, so this is the saucer that goes with this teacup. That's the saucer that goes with that teacup. That's the saucer that goes with that teacup. And then that one goes with that one. Okay.
Do what? Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
You got to have a matching saucer to go with your teacups.
No, you do opposites.
Mm-mm. No, got to have matching. So
Yeah, Tina put the new patio furniture together. It's really nice and comfy. We had 5 propane bottles, tanks, the small bottles
thank you, Amy. Uh huh.
out on the patio
Yeah.
that were empty. Or one was about half full, one
Mm-hmm.
a little bit in it, and the other 3 were empty. I have no idea how we collected them all.
Fires.
Huh?
Um, fire pit things or
No,
something.
we don't have anything like that. We've got a grill, a gas grill, a double burner. Okay, for it takes propane.
We're gonna Puff this, cause Puff when Puff gets out of my bed, he's probably gonna go straight under my bed.
Okay, I got him.
Cause I found him under my bed.
You found him in your bed. You got the rest of your room cleaned.
Not yet.
Well, hurry up. And then Tina's got her smoker, but it doesn't take propane.
Mm,
So I have no idea. And they've been here. They were collected from the guys. So we asked our neighbor if, because he's got I mean, he's got his, talk about a patio. God, I would love to have a patio like his. No, it's covered. It's got a built-in kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah. And I would live out there.
I was gonna say you'd have to spend a whole lot of time out there to make it worth
Yeah,
putting
he
it in,
does.
you know?
He spends a lot of time. He grills a lot. You know, I mean, he's got like a built-in grill and a little mini fridge, and you know, the workstation, and it's all built in one area. Then the
Right,
other side, he's got his TV and um, like a rattan type, you know, set to sit, be able to, a conversation area, I guess is what you want to call it. You know,
right.
uh, but yeah, it's it's gorgeous. But hey, I'm just proud we could find our patio. I gotta. It's good.
I'm just putting my iPad lock on this shower.
Mom said it was okay.
My room is great.
Your room's good.
Mommy, I'm done cleaning up my room. Can I play my iPad? She, okay, she said yes.
Okay. Now, where do I want to go?
Um,
I want to start at the top teacup or the bottom teacup. I think I'll start at the top.
I was gonna say you usually start at the furthest direction away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Castle Arts seem to do pretty good on this paper so far.
Yeah, so do the H&Bs.
See, now I just switched from my 120 set, the ones that are all the same color on the barrel,
Oh, okay.
not the black ones. And I didn't like them on this paper. I mean, they were all right, but
Yeah. I see. I'm doing fine on them.
Nope.
I think I've got the. I don't know if these are 120s. No, this is the because there's a 180 too, right?
yes,
Yeah. Okay. These are the 180s,
Yep.
and they're all the same color.
right. Oh,
Yeah.
no, are they? My 180s are all black.
Nope. Mine are. Oh, you mean your 120s are all black?
No, my 120s are all one color.
Hmm.
Nope, the 180s that you sent me are black.
Yeah. Yeah, because my. I think my 120s came in their own case.
Yep.
Yeah.
So did the 180s.
Yeah, but their case kind of sucked.
Yep.
Okay. That's why I'm confused. I see. I like them on this paper. Just each to their own.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say next. I was gonna say, isn't it funny how like um one person can use the same pencil as the other and totally have a total different outcome?
Mm. Yeah,
That
mainly because the H&Bs were sitting here and I didn't feel like I had to dig for the book. I wasn't going to dig for anything else.
right? That's what makes me say, guys, just because I like them doesn't mean everybody else is going to.
Right.
I'm still not getting my flawless blend though, and that's what I like. I like a
Mm.
flawless blend, and it drives me crazy when I don't get one. So
What's hubby doing today?
they're laying down nicely, hanging. They're laying down nicely, but they're not. They're still not blending the way I want them to.
Using a blender pencil?
No, I try to blend with the actual pencil, but
You might have to use a blender pencil.
yeah. He's just chilling out right now.
That
Usually,
house is quiet. He must be napping.
yep. Usually around 3 o'clock, he usually lays down.
Corey or Oz?
Both.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Right? Yep, sure. Okay. Miss Texas Regina says she's working on her DP of a dragonfly.
Oh, cool. You diamond paint?
Yeah, Miss Regina's a big diamond painter, I think. As far
Yeah,
as
I
I
diamond paint too.
yep, as far as I can remember, that's yeah, she does a lot of it.
Who do you get your diamond paintings from, Regina?
You'd shit if she come back and said myself.
Yeah. No, I'd say I need your store. Support you. I like to support small business.
Right?
Uh,
Okay, so
let's see, we used to have a brick and mortar store in Fort Worth.
okay.
For diamond painting. It's called Craftably.
That was a brick and mortar. Brick and mortar, isn't it? Amazon gifts.
No,
And
what I meant by brick and mortar is, I mean, it was a actual store. Okay, you could go in and pick out your diamond paintings. You didn't have to order them online.
oh, okay.
Okay, that's when people say brick and mortar. That's brick and mortar store. That's what they mean.
I'm like, what?
Physical store.
Brick and mortar, like where you go and buy brick and mortar.
Yeah. Turn that down, please. And it was in Fort Worth. Tina and I would go there about once a month. You know,
Right.
we'd both go just about broke.
Yep. She says she gets them from friends and as gifts and Amazon.
Cool. Yeah, because what's the other one? Um, yeah, I get a lot of mine from Amazon and just you know the bargain type ones. Uh, Diamond Art Club moved their warehouse to Fort Worth, and it takes me longer to get my stuff from them now that they're in Fort Worth than it did before.
Really?
Yeah, figure that one out.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I'm 30 miles from Fort Worth.
Right?
I'm about 35 miles away from their warehouse, but they don't let you in it.
So get this one, Amy. So again, small town, right? Back about, I'm gonna say 5 years or better. Okay, I can't remember. No more than 6, 7 years, but at least 5 years ago, I decided I wanted to um, kind of reach out to people around me to find some um, coloring friends. Okay. Thinking small town, people get bored, especially wives of farmers or, grandparents or, whatever. Um, Thinking that, okay, it'd be really cool. So I went up to one of the local businesses that had it's not a banquet room, but it's like a side room away
Mm-hmm.
from the actual business part. And I talked to the guy because I know the owner. I said, hey, on Sundays in the evening, can I have a group of ladies come in here and spend 2 hours and do arts and crafts or coloring or whatever? He said, sure, it's all yours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, cool. So I set it up, I put it online, everything. And not one person showed up. It was me and my daughter in law, and that was it.
Wow.
Yep. So I'm like, okay, maybe it was short notice or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I told him, we'd be back. And I didn't want to do it every week because that might get a little monotonous, especially in the wintertime.
Right.
I figured every 2 weeks. So I told them what day we'd be back. And, they didn't need to bring anything. I had extra for everybody. Um, Blah, 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 blah. Yep. And still not one person showed up.
Hmm.
I'm like, well, adult coloring did not fly around here.
Yeah.
It's either that or I was too far out from it or something. I don't know, but yeah, it didn't work.
That's strange. But the thing is I keep searching, I, you know, online and Facebook and stuff for, coloring groups or crafting groups. And I mean, I'm not in a small town.
Great.
Okay. And I can't find anything here.
Yeah, it's really
Uh,
weird.
Well,
It's like,
I shouldn't say it. I found a quilting group.
Mama, I got a memo and it said did you hear that? I can get 5, 5, and 10.
Cool. I can get, I found a quilting group.
Oh, good.
Okay.
mhm,
And a, shh, Raven, hush. Munchkin, please. And a, sewing, just, regular type sewing group.
mhm.
And what else did I find? Oh, an oil painting group. And was like, yeah, okay, I don't do any of those. I mean, I used to, okay.
Right.
I used to quilt, but yeah. I even, I did the same thing. I went up because we've got a community center right, down the street from me. And that's where the quilting group meets monthly. And I went in there and I asked them about, a small room, and they told me and, gave me the price, and it wasn't bad. I was like, okay, I can do this, and paid for a month or, a week, and tried setting it up and nobody showed up.
Yeah.
Nobody responded. I was like, well, darn.
You you would think they'd want to get out and away from the husbands, away from the kids, away from the grandkids, and just enjoy some time with
Yeah,
some
just girl night or something.
right, or, you know, or just enjoy time away from the house,
Yeah,
just to get out.
right. Well, I
And
did find one. Okay. Well, I shouldn't say I found it. Okay. Tina found this one place here in Arlington. It's not really a senior center. Okay. But it's a place where seniors can go and meet and talk and, and
right,
stuff. And I went and checked it out. Okay. Now, okay, the people who are online all the time pretty much know I Yeah, I mean, they did lose out on a lot of fun. Um, I am a shorts and t-shirt or jeans and t-shirt type person. I am not one of these old ladies that dress up, and I'm old. Okay, I'm 70. I'm not one of these that have my hair done every week and
Right?
makeup and all this. Okay,
And we're not saying that there's anything wrong with that.
no, there's not a thing wrong with it. If that's your
We're
thing,
just
great.
we're just not that type.
And I had enough of that when I worked. I don't know. I'm retired now. It's like, yeah, no, you know, and
Throw your hair up in a ponytail and be done.
right, hell, I don't even put it up. It's a low, on
Right?
my ponytail. And so I thought, okay, I'll go, because Monday is supposed to be their, meet and greet type day, see what's going on, Online it looked kind of, neat. I mean, they showed like, walking trails and, uh, pickleball and,
Right.
things like this. I'm thinking, and then the craft day and, crochet day and stuff. Okay, you know, get out for a little while, go try that. Yeah, I felt as out of place there
Mm-hmm.
as an onion in a petunia patch.
Mm-hmm.
These women were their hair was all coffered and their makeup was perfect. And they had these really nice, slacks on. Some of them had dresses. And I'm like, yeah, no, this is not for me. I don't know.
Yep.
And, the one couple of the ladies that did talk to me was like, well, you want to join our bridge club? No. you know,
Yeah. Now, see, those kind of women is the kind of women that my mom would have done that. Lori says, I haven't had a haircut in 15 years. Yep, I had to dress up, makeup, jewelry, uniform. I taught at private college, right?
yeah.
Yep, been there, done that. Don't want to do
Mhm.
it again.
Yeah. When I worked private practice, it was the same way. I had to have,
Now, I have to say, when I do go out, if I go to like any type of family reunion or party or anything, no, I don't necessarily do the makeup, but I do wear nicer clothes and
oh, yeah.
try to make my hair look presentable.
Yeah.
And I might put on some eyeliner or something, but
Right.
other
See,
than that,
yeah.
that's all I do.
Now, throw on a little powder, a little blush, maybe some, lipstick that I is usually licked off by the time I get to wherever I'm going.
Right?
Maybe a little mascara. But I do dress nice.
Texas Regina said, and you should like me. Too bad, not closer.
Yeah, really. Really wish we were closer. Lori, I couldn't tell you the last time I had a haircut.
Me either.
It
The
was
only
before my husband passed. I know. My
only
hair,
time my hair gets cut is when I do it myself, and my husband keeps
yeah.
telling me I got to stop doing that. But
Now mine is about 2 inches from my butt. Okay, I'm short, but still. Because I knew she was going to say something. That's why I popped in. But yeah, Regina, I wish we were closer.
I don't say anything about you unless, yeah, I do. Who am I kidding?
I know.
I'm always telling you you're short. She's like one of those little like munchkins on Wizard of Oz. She's a munchkin, people. We love her though. I know she's gonna kick my ass in July,
Mm-hmm.
but you know what? She won't be able to reach
Sure can.
it. Lori
I
says I take a shower and change my clothes, comb my hair, throw on some mascara and moisturizer, and that's it. I don't even do the mascara.
me neither.
No. Half the time I don't remember to even do the moisturizer.
Mm, yep.
Regina said you're 2 to 3 hours away.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe one of these days you guys could do a um like once a month thing or something, or
Yeah.
you know,
Meet halfway or something.
right. I know Miss Ange doesn't like to drive that far by herself though, so
I don't mind driving by myself. It's my family doesn't want me to.
well I don't blame them. I just wasn't gonna go into detail about it.
Huh? Hell, I was going to drive up there and I got shot it down by everybody.
I believe it. I'm surprised they're still letting you come, to be honest.
No, they're putting my butt on a plane, so
Doesn't
they're
mean
good with that.
it's a whole lot safer, but at least you're not by yourself.
Yeah.
And you're safe here, so and we say that because, Miss Ange's had some heart issues.
And I'm fine.
Hmm.
I will see my doctor before I leave.
That's what we all say. We're always fine. And if I say that to her, she'll go, uh-huh.
Yep.
I need to see you, doctor. I'm telling you, though, I can't wait to see him on the 1st. Oh, my goodness. I
Who's
so, I so want to rub my arm.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Kiddo about that, and she was like, yeah, rub, 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 rub.
Yep. I'm a little anxious about the rest of the stuff because I'm sure it's not going to be very comfortable, when they do the x-rays or whatever. But man, as long as I get to rub it, I'm good. I'll take what's coming.
Right. Oh, I'm sure it won't be that bad.
It's
Because I'll
gonna
be
be
back
it's
probably
gonna be
later.
stiff. My elbow and stuff's gonna be stiff.
Yeah.
So I'm already counting on that. So I'll be real surprised if it's not. But
All right. So the only reason they've got you in a full arm cast is so that you don't try to scratch under your cast.
no, so that I don't, because like all your bones are connected to your wrist.
Oh yeah, I know.
Your muscles, your tendons, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had to put a lot of that back together.
Ah, okay. So they don't want you moving any of it.
So they don't want me moving any of it until
Yeah.
everything's healed. Nope.
That and it'll stop you from sticking anything down there and scratching.
Absolutely. That was one of the reasons I thought they did it
Mm-hmm.
until I started like looking things up and paying attention and like no, it's you can't
So you
put
don't
any
move any of it.
you can't
Yeah.
put any pressure on anything.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed because I haven't really been doing a whole lot or going anywhere because
Mm-hmm.
it took me a week to get my system halfway decent. Um but when I went to the doctors and I had it in the sling and stuff, this thing's heavy.
Yeah.
It's like, holy cow. So my arm got really tired, and the muscles that are there really noticed that how tired it got.
Mm-hmm.
I was sore the whole next day.
Yeah.
And so I've been noticing at home, I don't wear the sling, because if I want, I just get up and do like I'll clean off the dining room table or, you know, um, do something that only takes about 30 minutes or so, and I'm done. So,
Right.
put the sling on is just a pain in my butt.
Hmm.
So I'll go without it. And I've been noticing that my hand and my arm's been hurting the last couple days.
Yeah, because you haven't been wearing the sling.
Right, and I think the swelling's going down
Hmm.
and it's starting to put more pressure on the bone.
Yeah.
So it's causing it to hurt if I keep it up in the air too long
Hmm.
without something to support it.
Right. You
So
need to wear your sling more.
yep. So yeah, I'm noticing a lot more.
Hmm. Take the pressure off the shoulder too.
Yep. Miss Regina says I don't drive in big towns.
I guess you can consider Arlington a big town. I don't. To me, it's like Dallas and Fort Worth are. You know, but that's it.
Yes, yeah, I've never been to Texas, so this time is her visit. Next time will be my visit.
Yeah.
We'll take turns.
And I told you I went to Costco, right?
Hmm.
Uh, it was like, oh my God, the people. I mean, I got a good parking place because somebody had pulled out of a spot and I got it right away, you know. And but it was like I felt like I was in the Indy 500 trying to get in that damn place. It's completely ridiculous.
Yep.
Got up to it because you just scan your card now. You know, they got a little electronic reader.
Yeah, when you first walk in the door.
Yeah, and
The only reason I know people is because I watch a lot of shopping shows.
and I scanned my card and the lady standing there, greeted me and I said, "Wow." And most people won't understand this. I said, "Damn, this was like being on 635 on a rainy Friday day." And she started laughing. She goes, "Yeah, we are really busy." That's one of our major highways that I avoid like the plague because it doesn't matter. It could be the brightest, sunniest, hottest day. Let me get on that highway and it will rain. And people in Texas lose their freaking mind when it rains.
Y'all, I can't wait until she gets here. I so can't wait till she gets here. I am going to take her to one of our stores on what we consider a busy day. And she's going to laugh her ass up because I grew up in the city. So I know the difference between the two. And she did too. But, she lives in it all the time.
Yeah.
So when she gets here and we go to the store and I tell her, yeah, this is our busy day, she's going to laugh her ass off because our busy day is like 8 cars in the parking lot, which means there's between 8 and 16 people in the store.
Debating on what color I should put here.
Yep, I go to the store with my mother-in-law or something, and man, you get these people that like ram the carts in the back of your ankles,
Oh yeah.
or they just you're so impolite, and it's like, oh my god, or you can't find like a parking spot. Takes you 20 minutes to figure out where you're going to park.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
not used to that anymore. It's like I haven't had to do that in 30 some years. You know, people ram carts into my friggin' ankles, and I'm about ready to turn around and punch you in the head.
mm-hmm.
That shit hurts.
Yeah.
They do it around here, and it's a complete accident.
Yeah. Oh no, not around here.
Nope. people are mean in the cities.
Yeah. Raven.
Shh, you
Don't
don't
get.
move up when that line moves up, man. They're moving you up.
Oh,
Yep. So yeah, I just can't wait to see her. She ain't gonna want to go back home. That's the thing. She's gonna be going, okay, Tina Munchkin, how fast can you get the house packed up?
that's right.
I've done found us a place. Not coming back home.
Hey, I've looked. Believe me,
Yeah,
I'm on Zillow a lot.
a lot of a lot of people around here don't advertise on Zillow. They just
Yeah.
local paper or
Right.
word of mouth or whatever.
Found a couple in Sandusky.
That's 30 minutes from me. That's where my son lives.
Found one. It was a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Wasn't bad. It was like 1,100 a month, 1,200 a month, something like that.
Around here?
In Sandusky.
That's around here. Wow.
I think it was between 11 and 15. I don't remember which one. I looked at like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh,
I definitely want to either try to find a 4-bedroom or a 3-bedroom with a basement.
I thought our highest one, well, that was probably about a year ago though, was about $800 a month. That was high.
Shh. Yes, we're being serenaded by a 6-year-old, folks. She's recording herself.
Ozzy, I'm not playing this game. Dad's out there. Go deal with him.
Hi, Ozzy.
Speak. Speak. Ozzy, speak. Don't stare at me. Speak.
Ozzy, say something.
Speak. 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 Ozzy, speak. Ozzy, speak. He's like, you ain't got no treat. Why am I wanting to speak? Speak.
He's
Ozzy,
like, why? You're asking me to. I'm not going to.
right? Speak. Speak like a man. Speak like a man. Speak like a man. No, better than that. Come on. Speak better. Thank you.
Oh.
Now go find Dad. Go find Dad. Hold on, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, when she was coloring with us yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
she was recording it. She learned how to do that on her iPad. She was
Right.
recording herself. And it was cute because she would pick up her pencil, right? Hold it up to the iPad and say, I'm using this one. It's a green, whatever.
Oh, there you go. She's learning.
Yep. Her next little YouTuber.
Yep. I don't do that for the simple fact that I'm not a teaching channel.
Right.
And I don't want people thinking that they have to color like me or they have to use the same color pencils as me. That's not what this channel is about.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to know what it is, you're on here when I'm coloring. Just throw it in chat and I'll tell you what I'm using. I usually tell you the brand of pencil I'm using, but I usually don't say, what color or whatever.
Right.
Just because, like I said, I'm not a teaching channel. I'm not good enough to be teaching. I color kind of like me, and I don't use any rhyme or reason of how I do it or why I do it.
Yeah. Somebody asked me one day, what color palette are you using? What?
Right. There's such thing as color palettes?
Really? No, I don't do color palette. I do what I think looks good.
Yep. Um, I don't do dark to light, or I'm sorry, light to dark when
Mm-hmm.
I'm shading. I do dark to light, which is usually backwards from what everybody else does.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll do my light pencil just to kind of put a base color on there, and then I pick up my dark pencil, and then I go from there. Does it always end up being dark, medium, light? No. Sometimes it's dark, light, medium. Sometimes it's medium, dark, light. It just depends.
Yeah. Sometimes mine are it's just all the same color. There's no shading.
Yep,
Depending. Yeah.
depending.
Yeah.
Are we depending now?
Yes.
Hmm.
Depending on how I feel. Maybe one of these days I'll learn how to talk.
Nah, wouldn't be no fun if we did that.
Right.
Then we'd know what we were talking about. That might not be a good thing.
Right.
I have no idea where I'm going with this teacup, y'all.
Yeah, me neither.
I have an idea, but that don't mean nothing. He is a big baby, Miss Amy. That he is.
Yeah.
He was so happy he got his bone yesterday. He ate that whole bone
Oh, jeez.
in a day. It was like, you're going to have a sore belly.
Yeah. You give them knuckle bones or?
Knuckle bones, little hoofs, any bone that's natural. It's,
Oh.
you know, some of them we have to kind of be careful because some of them are very expensive.
Yeah.
And this Bahama Mama
She.
already spoils him a lot. So, like he got 2 boxes of treats that'll last
No.
him for the
She's on.
month. And then the bone was just because we want to type bone. But yeah, he gets his all natural box treats, and then he gets pounds of carrots and sweet potatoes and whatever else that we think he should eat. And he doesn't get it all in one day. Like, yesterday he got the bone. He didn't get any. He got a carrot. He got a carrot at dinner. Um, he doesn't get like a ton of treats throughout the day. He gets
Yeah.
he gets one or two of the something, and that's it. Us- Usually at lunchtime he'll get one of the box treats, and then at dinner time he'll get a carrot.
Just plug it in.
So he has his timelines that he gets his stuff. But
Oh, Mom. Did you see the? You didn't see the pivot of A.
And trust
The white.
he knows what time he is supposed to get his stuff, because if he doesn't get it, he's on your butt.
Yeah.
He's Black Lab and Chesapeake Bay.
Husky is a type of dog.
He's a big dog.
Yeah. It's like the cats. Okay. They don't let kiddos sleep on weekends. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because she usually feeds them. And they're used to it. And she's usually by 6:30 or so, they're fed in the morning. And they will go in and wake her up. They gang up on her.
Yep. I get it. I would too if I was hungry.
Elvira started this morning, and then when that wasn't working, she called for reinforcements. And the two boys went in.
Only reason I went up because Smoke yelled.
Yeah. And then, little Smoke he won't get up on her bed, but he puts his paws up where he can look at her
Mm-hmm.
and pats her with his paw and gives her this little meow, meow. And she'll get up.
Oz will just sit there and stare at you. If you're sleeping and he's got to go potty, he'll come like next to the bed, and he'll put his paw up on the bed, and then he'll just sit there and stare at you. He will not make a sound.
Wow.
So even in your sleep, you can feel something.
Feel it. Yeah.
At you. So you like open one eye and it'll scare you to death, because all you can see at nighttime is his eyeballs. Because he's black, and it's so dark here.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it normally like makes you jump.
Bye, Aunt Kim.
Bye, honey. Have a good time.
Okay. Bye, Kim.
Bye, honey. Have a nice dinner.
Wait, first I want you to take me a picture.
I can't be with my phone's here. Mom will take a picture and we'll send it, okay?
You can send it to Mama, and then Mama can send it to Aunt Kim.
Yeah, I gotta send you a picture of her here later.
Okay.
In the doctor.
So you can see her hair.
Okay.
Is it your turn?
Mhm.
I'll text you when I want it.
I see.
I am so honored that little girl loves me so much.
Bye. Be careful. Have a good time.
Regina says, "How sweet. I have a Dutch hound and kitten. I have the dog. Miss Ange has the cats."
I have 4 cats. Various sizes and ages.
Yep.
Oh, you have a dachshund? I love dachshunds. Is it a long hair or a short hair?
Me, the bigger the better.
My brother-in-law and sister-in-law in Indiana, their first dachshund was they taught it how to play hide and seek. It would jump up in his lap, he'd cover his eyes, and their daughter would hide, and then he'd uncover the dog's eyes, and the dog would go hunt her down. It was cute. And then their daughter would sit and cover her eyes and start counting,
Mm-hmm.
and they'd say hide, and he'd go hide.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was really cute. But damn, could he be mean? Jeez, he was a temperamental sucker.
Any dog can be, depending on how you raise them.
Yeah, I mean, normally he was, he was friendly, but every now and then, boy, he would just get, he was getting old. Okay. I guess he's just getting an old man mood.
Right? Yeah. You know, we get in our moods. I'm sure they get in theirs.
Yeah.
Yep. I tried to make Ozzy mean. He just
Why?
didn't get. He just didn't get a mean bone in his body.
Why?
Because Corey and I are getting old, and you know, being out here where there's nothing, you know, you just never know. You just never know. Um, and I
Well,
just wanted
yeah.
protect little extra protection. That's all.
And you never, I'm sure he would if somebody tried to break in or something.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
sure.
lick them to death.
Well, I mean, hell, he
Although,
was the Amazon guy, heart failure. So,
although I used to think that about my other dog until my son forgot his keys and broke into the house, and my dog bit him.
say,
So, um, he called me up. He goes, "Your damn dog just bit me." I said, "What'd you do?" And he told me. I said, "Well, he did his job."
right.
I said, "I think you need to turn around, wash it off, clean it off, and then tell the dog he's a good boy." He's like,
Mm,
"What?" Tell the dog he's a good boy. He said, "I'm not telling the dog he's a good boy. He bit me." I said,
right.
he only bit you because he didn't know who you was and you were coming through the house like you don't normally come through the house.
Right.
I said, as far as I know, you could have startled him just as much as he startled you. Who knows? But
Right.
all I know is he did what he was supposed to do, and you better tell him he's a good boy.
Right.
My
The
son's
lady
like,
I worked with, she had miniature schnauzers.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Uh, she had, their names were Duke and Duchess. Okay. And I'll tell you what, I used to call Duke Cujo. That
Right.
fucking dog was mean.
Those dogs are.
Now, Duchess, she was just as sweet and as lovable as could be. But Duke, yeah, I called him Cujo.
Mm-hmm.
I told Peg, I said, if fucking dog bites me one more time, I'm going to shoot him. Use my language, everybody.
It happens. It happens.
I mean, he never broke skin. Okay. But still,
Yep.
mainly because I had jeans on. So,
Yep, it happens.
man, she was going to go out of town for a weekend. Right. And she was like, will you come over and take care of Duke and Duchess? I said, no. Sorry.
You think I'm
What
not?
the hell? I am not. No, ain't happening. I said, I'll bring Duchess to the house. I said, but not Duke.
I have never ever met one of those dogs that hasn't been aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so they actually portrayed the dog in the right type of manner when they made that movie because
What
those
movie?
dogs are very aggressive. Cujo,
Oh,
they're very aggressive dogs.
yeah. I never realized that schnauzers could be that aggressive.
I'm actually surprised they use them for rescue dogs
Mm-hmm.
because they're so aggressive. But
We talking the same dog?
no, Cujo dog.
No, I'm talking about a schnauzer.
Oh, okay. I thought. Oh, you said you called him Cujo.
Yeah.
He wasn't actually a Cujo dog.
No, it was a schnauzer,
Okay.
a miniature schnauzer. That's what I'm saying. Because most schnauzers I know are really, I've met are pretty nice.
Yeah, but you got to figure they're little. You know, they got to have some way to protect themselves.
Yeah, but they don't have to bite the person they see on a weekly basis.
You know?
He brings them treats and, I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right here.
Okay.
Yeah, when I watched that movie Cujo, that was they actually I was back in the olden days. They actually used those dogs for rescue dogs, and I mean it could just be that I ran into some that just were temperamental or something, but all the ones I've ever met have been very aggressive dogs. I don't think I would ever want one. Not unless I learned something different. What do they call those? What are those dogs? I can't remember now. It's right on the tip of my tongue.
I got mail.
What is Cujo? What kind of dog?
I don't remember. I'd never seen the movie. Oh, guess what I got?
Mine was a sweetie pie. They are all not aggressive. Okay. What type of dog? What'd you get?
Face off of it. It.
Drawing and sketching. What's the brand?
There's no. I don't think there's a brand.
Because all we can see is drawing and sketching set 120.
Yeah, pencils.
Nope.
No brand on them.
No brand.
Pencil looks like.
We can't see it. Nope, you're not even near the camera. Up by where the T thing starts.
Where the?
See where it says T on your book? Put it there. There you go. Up a little closer. Up high. There you go. They look like castle art.
Yeah, they kind of do, don't they? But
Yep.
there's no branding on them. Where'd that one come from? Here it is. And it came with pictures.
Oh, like a book?
Yeah. Swatch page. And then just regular pages. And 2 sketchbooks.
Very cool.
Oh, a collection of these sketchbooks. I need to find somebody that wants them.
My granddaughter.
Your granddaughter?
Yes.
I'll include them in the box that's coming out to you. And it's got one of those sucky cases.
She likes to sketch.
Can you see what I got open here?
I'm gonna put you on full screen.
Like I said, it's one of those sucky cases.
Push it towards the pink. Oh, you got to go a lot more than that. There you go. Now we can see the pencils.
Yeah, you're right. They do look like castle arts.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, it's got the sucky case.
Yep. I hate those cases. I don't know why people use those cases.
I don't either. But I got other cases. So I went on a case binge.
Right? It's always good to have one sit inside somewhere.
Oh, I got more than one. I got about 6 of them. But they look nice.
Right?
They don't smell. You know.
Well, I haven't seriously met a pencil that does, to be honest.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
no. Not lately. But before, like when I first started coloring, oh yeah, there were some that were like, oh my God, you have got to sit outside to air out before I can use you.
See, I've never had an issue like that.
Just a real factory type smell.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, yeah, came with pictures. Raven will enjoy coloring. Munchkin will enjoy those. I'll have to look and see what's in here. And I'll send these books to the kid, along with your stuff. Like I said, all of that should go out tomorrow.
Okie dokie.
I got a different package in earlier. Had my capris in it and some diamond paintings.
And a mythographic.
Yeah, no, that was and then the mythographic, that was Amazon.
She got Dreamweaver.
Yeah.
Dreamweaver. That was a good song back in the day.
Mm-hmm. See, we like the same music.
Did you have any doubt?
No.
I swear to God, if we're not blood somewhere along the line, then there's
I
something
know.
wrong.
Somebody messed up.
Yep.
Hey, I've sent my DNA in, just waiting for yours.
I sent mine in.
Yeah. Well, mine's in with the repatriates, the army thing.
No, I did mine through Ancestry, I think.
Mm. Yeah, I've never done anything like that with Ancestry.
Well,
No,
my mama had a secret. Well, I knew the secret. No, not too many other people did. A few other people, but not too many people.
Yeah.
But so my son took a DNA test, and it came back that my brother was his cousin.
Huh.
And he's like, Mom, he said, is the secret true? Like, well. So then, my brother had done one, and it come back that my son was his cousin or something. I don't know. Some kind of off the wall stuff.
Right.
So then my brother and my son get together, and they're going, what's up with this?
Yeah.
Well, this was my mom's secret. This was not mine.
Right.
It was not my place to say a word. I had known about it for years.
Mm-hmm.
My parents had my biological parents had a falling out at one time or another, and my mom had fallen in love with somebody else as this time that they're not together, and ended up having my brother out of the deal.
Cool.
Right? So I knew about it, but she never wanted anybody to know. That was back then, that was just not a thing, that
Right.
women just didn't do that kind of stuff when they were married. Even though they were separated, it was still frowned upon. So
Right.
she
Scarlet woman.
right. She always told my my brother and my biological sperm donor, I would have traded places with him in a minute. And said, "You could tell me, Mom. Please tell me." Um, but yeah, that's how I had to take one in order to prove that that's what was going on,
Mm,
and it proved that he was my mom's, but he was not the sperm donors.
right. Well, it's like,
And luckily, he found out in enough time, and he was old enough to understand. And him and his real father, his biological father, get along just fantastic. And they see each other. He's got several step siblings, or however you want to say it,
mm,
biological siblings, whatever. But um, yep, everything turned out fantastic, so we're good.
that's good. That's a good thing.
Yep, yep. Oh yeah, it all worked out for the best. But I'm telling you, those ancestries, man, they dig into too much. That
Hmm.
they can start a lot of issues with families if you don't
Yeah.
want to. You know.
Well, uh, Tina's ex-husband's father, her former stepfather, her father-in-law, did ancestry. He was doing a family tree for my grandson. You know,
Hmm.
and he never did. We never did any DNA testing or anything. You know,
Right.
it was strictly just I guess paper. You know,
Hmm.
type thing. But he found out a lot of interesting things. You
Yep.
know,
My mother-in-law actually found a biological sister she didn't know she had, and she's like
wow,
84 or 87. I think she was 84 when she found her.
wow,
And yeah, we had a big family reunion, and they got to meet for the very first time. It was really
mhm,
sweet.
yeah. Um, verified, a lot that I knew, of my family because there had always been. I always thought it was just a rumor, okay, or my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, just trying to make more of what it was
Right.
of our family than what it was. But she'd always said that my maternal grandfather was raised in Vatican City, raised by the monks in the Vatican,
Hmm.
that he was an altar boy with the Pope. And we all kind of went, yeah, yeah, okay, you're just, you're dreaming there, Grandma.
Right.
No, he was. He's listed. It's like, whoa, damn. And uh, my mom used to tease my grandmother that if she pissed her off, she was going to have her deported back to Italy. I said, well, you wouldn't even be able to go to Italy. You'd ride the boat because you were born on the boat, you know. And they
Hmm.
didn't know she came over by boat. Uh, they didn't know what registry the boat was, so they didn't know what nationality she was. And that cleared that up. No, she was born in Naples.
Right.
You know, my mom used to tease her all the time.
Yep. That's another thing. My grandmother used to tell us that we had Native American in us, and
Hmm.
my great 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 grandfather was born, died, and buried in his feathers, and the whole 9 yards. We don't have no Indian in us whatsoever. I'm like, man, where'd these people get these stories from? Because
Yeah,
all my life I grew up thinking one thing, and
grew up thinking you're part Indian, and
right, I ain't got a damn bit of it in my system whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, and on my dad's side, okay, we were always told that we were Greek. Well, we found out that no, we're Yugoslavian, which is northern Greek, northern
Right.
Greek. And so it's kind of like, oh, wow, okay. And then I found out the lady I was told that we used to call her Aunt Mary, but I was told she was just a friend of my grandmother, or my aunts, my other aunts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that they live, she in Chicago, and I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but some of the houses have got an upstairs house and then like a downstairs apartment. Okay,
Yep.
it's like a duplex, but it's up and down instead of side by side. And she lived downstairs, and my aunt that we used to go visit lived upstairs. And like I said, we used to always call her Aunt Mary, just that's what she said to call her, that's what we called her.
It was a respect thing back then.
Right. And we were never actually told that she was a blood relative. Well, we found out she was, and that she was actually Jewish.
Cool.
She had a number tattooed on her arm. She always wore long sleeves, even in the summer. She'd have a lacy long sleeve type sweater or something on.
Mm-hmm.
And she was washing dishes one day, and I was drying. And she'd pushed her sleeve up, and I seen it. And I said, Aunt Mary, why do you have a tattoo? Whose number did you write on your arm? Because I thought she'd taken a pen and wrote somebody's phone number. I was like 9 or 10. And she explained to me that she survived Auschwitz.
Yep.
She was like 8 or 9 when she came to this country. I was kind of like, whoa, when I realized what Auschwitz was,
Right. Yep.
because of course I went home, and at the time we didn't have internet. We had encyclopedias,
Yep. And it's a shame that they're ashamed of that because they had nothing to do with it.
Right.
They're ashamed of those numbers, and
Yeah,
they're,
some people have had them removed.
yep, they're still scared of
Hmm.
having that kind of
Well, right now, nowadays they need to be,
yep.
with all the anti-Semitism out there.
And isn't that ridiculous with it being 2026?
Yeah.
Come on, people. There ain't none of us in this country that isn't a mutt.
Hmm.
The Native Americans that was born here, they're done gone. The rest of us are mutts.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to find a purebred Native American.
Yeah. That was hundreds of years ago.
Mm. I will say though, when I was in private practice, I had a couple come in, and I used to do their taxes. I used to be a tax preparer in my way younger days, um, and worked in private practice. But they were Native American. They were purebred,
Yep.
and their name showed it,
Oh yeah, I imagine.
and they were damn proud of it. Which
It should have been.
they should have been.
You should be proud of who you are. There's
Right.
no ands, ifs, or buts about that.
Right.
I'm proud of who I am.
Heritage.
But you know, and I'm not afraid to tell people, I'm an American. I'm proud of my country.
That's right.
Um, but sometimes I'm really not proud of the people that's in it.
Yeah. I'm not proud of my government, but I'm proud of my country.
Right? I didn't say nothing about my government. I said people in my country.
Yeah, and some people in my country,
Yep. Like I said, it's 2026, people.
Yeah.
The hatred and the racism and all that crap should be over and
Mhm.
gone and done, and that should be a thing that's in the history books. It shouldn't
Right.
be. It shouldn't be now.
Yeah. It shouldn't be
An issue.
right.
Yep.
And I think that's one thing I'm kind of glad of with Munchkin is, the school she goes to is definitely blended. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, there's whites, there's Hispanic, there's blacks, there's, uh, Indians, there's,
There's
Arabs.
there's Americans.
Yeah. I mean, it's just,
Well blended.
and she has friends in all cultures,
Yep.
and I'm, really, really happy of that,
Kids aren't racist unless they're taught to be racist.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
they don't know. They just, hey, Susie's a little darker than I am. They don't
Mhm.
care. They could care less.
Right.
Susie went out in the sun and got a tan. That's about it. They don't know why. They don't, unless they come up and ask. They shouldn't have even. They shouldn't even be told because
Mhm.
it's not in their. It's not in their wheel of thinking.
Nope.
You
It's like
they just
a
want to know
white. Yeah.
Susie's got a Barbie doll.
Right. Well, it's like, she keeps she keeps asking me about one little friend. She wants to have a play date. I'm like, okay, I'll get a hold of Kyrie's mom, and find out. She says, yeah, Kyrie and I can play Barbies. I said, Kyrie's not going to play Barbies with you. Kyrie's a little boy. You guys can play out on your swing set or, out in the yard. I said, but I don't think he's going to want to play Barbies with you.
Does she got a Ken doll?
No, Kyrie's not going to do that either. Okay. He is definitely all boy.
Yeah.
He don't even like K-pop. Yeah.
There you go. Right.
So, but
Yep. My son used to take all the Barbies apart that my daughter had and hide clothes and heads and arms, and it's like the poor girl could not keep a Barbie because she tore them up all the time. It's like, will you leave her Barbies alone, damn it?
yeah, really.
It's
Take your
getting
G.I. Joes.
expensive. Yep. And the ones that was put together, half the time they didn't have clothes because, she'd end up trying to change the clothes and he didn't. And then they'd end up fighting because he's trying to get it away from her to tear it up. And yep. So.
Oh, I know. There's probably more naked baby dolls in her room than clothed ones.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because their attention span's like 5 seconds long. Yep.
She got for her birthday this little she got it's not an American Girl doll, it's from Target, but it looks kind of like an American Girl doll.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am not spending the money on that.
Can't blame you.
Not for something that she's going to play with, 20 minutes and that'll be it. And besides, it's, I mean, I'll spend money on her, but not that much,
Right.
To me, those are ridiculous.
Yep.
And
hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
yeah. And, the matching outfits. And, I can get her that with her doll that she has,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like $40. And she loves it, you know.
Yep.
She's got 2 of them, and we bought her mom bought her this little uh, beauty shop chair. Okay, because sometimes she likes to play beauty shop, and she'll, bring her babies out here. She was bringing them out here, and she was setting them up. I think I sent you pictures, Kim.
Mm-hmm.
Where she had them set on a chair, and she had a little sign, beauty shop now open, and stuff. And she just, she loved them. She loves it, and she loves this little chair. She'll put her babies in it and fix their hair, and I got her a little spa set for it. It's got the mask and the little foot bath, and
Right, Lori? Lori says, yep, growing up in Detroit, we were the same. They just were a little darker than me.
yes, I know. I was always jealous too.
Yep.
See, that's what was funny.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Where I grew up in northern Indiana, there weren't that many blacks in my school. I think we had 2 families, but we never thought any different of it. I mean, they were just, we were all friends, and that was it.
Yep. I don't know. Let's change the subject, though, because people get totally upset when you start talking about this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's why that's why the world can't get anywhere, because you got to pay attention to what you say, because everybody gets too
riled about it.
Yeah, too frilly about it, and it's like it's absolutely ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So, can't have an opinion.
Right.
Okay, so anyways, now that y'all just like
Figured out that we got kind of go everywhere.
stop subscribing to my channel. Well, that was one in a million conversations that we don't normally have, but sometimes you just gotta.
I'm not even sure how we got on that conversation.
Me neither. Because that's not usually a conversation that we have.
No. Like I said, I don't even know how we got there, but we did. How did we get there, Lori?
Welcome to my channel. My channel is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I love that movie.
I do too. It makes me cry at the end, though.
Yeah.
I wish it was such a happy-go-lucky movie, and stuff. I just wish they would have ended it differently, because, it just when they found each other, found out that he had a son and stuff, they should have ended it right there. Boom. That's it. Let you think they grew old, happily ever after.
Right.
But no, they have to put in the other part. All right, let's.
Oh, hell, I found money on my desk.
Well, my twin is white.
Amy, you're funny.
She means Lori.
Yeah, I know who she means.
That's hilarious. Yep.
It's okay. My twin's blonde and I'm dark haired, so
I ain't blonde, I'm gray.
Yeah, well, I'm getting there.
I used to be like dishwater blonde. That's my natural color, dishwater blonde. And they say that because it's a darker blonde than like blonde. So nobody ever knew what to call it, so they all call it dishwater blonde.
Yeah, it's like Munchkin. We're not 100% positive what color her hair is going to be.
Right?
And it goes from like a blonde to a dark brown to a medium brown, back to a blonde, back to a medium brown. When she
Hmm.
was born, it was brown.
Hmm.
Never fell out, just changed colors.
Right?
And her eyes were doing the same thing. They would go from a dark brown to a dark gray.
When my grandbaby was born, she looked like the Rocky baby. Do you remember in Rocky where they had their baby and
No.
it came out with this dark black hair?
Yeah.
That's what my granddaughter looked like. She looked
Yeah.
like the Rocky baby. She was just full of black, dark hair.
Mm. Yeah. Munchkin had quite a bit of hair. Wasn't real full, but it was dark brown, And not Kiddo. Well, she had a ton of hair. And it was dark brown like her daddy's. And most babies have got blue eyes when they're born.
Yep.
Kiddo didn't. Hers were brown. And the
Man.
day she was born, they were almost black.
Right. Yeah, I'm not that good at remembering what her eyes look like, but I do remember her hair. She was like her mama.
Yeah.
Her mama, they brought her mama to me, and my daughter, when she was born, and even throughout her baby, infant, toddler days, she looked just like Betty Boop. She was my little Betty Boop. Yep, that was her nickname from day one, and it stuck. And she never lived it down.
Yeah.
She was just my Betty Boop. Okay,
We used to, Kiddo used to call herself Nini.
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 Okay.
Don't ask me how she got it, but she did.
Lori's like, and she could definitely got better skin than me. They're talking about each other being twins.
Right.
For you that don't know, Miss Amy's a black woman and Miss Lori's a white woman. And they're like the best of friends.
And they're both really pretty.
Yes. But see, I don't suck up, so
I do. No, I don't really.
she's just telling the truth.
I'm just having fun.
Yeah. I love picking on her, so whenever I can get a jab, I do, because usually it's her that gets me. She's always getting me first.
Uh-huh. I'm that good.
You are. I can't get my jalapeno work. It's been set in the wrong way for like ever.
You're what?
My jelly roll. It's been sitting upside down for like ever, and I'm gonna have to let
Yeah,
it.
I know. I got this whole tin thing of this 3-bucket thing of jelly rolls that I think half of them are dead.
Yeah.
I haven't used them in so long. I turned them upside down. They were right side up. And I got to go through and find out which ones are working and which ones aren't.
Yep, definitely gotta let the ink blend in some of these. I'm gonna have to take
I'm
them
going to
down.
put marshmallows in this. It's not going to be tea.
Take them down from where I got them stored and put them back in a bag or something, because they can't be sitting like that anymore.
Yeah. Like I said, I picked up this 3 bucket thing. It's all connected. It's the little tin buckets.
Mm-hmm.
I got it, God, a few years ago when we went to the, I don't know, do any of you guys watch Magnolia? I don't remember what the name of their program is.
Magnolia.
It's a house flipping type thing. They find, people tell them, I'm looking for this house, or, I'm looking for a house, and they do it for them. They find it and give them a price and tell them.
Is that the husband and wife one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's,
They have the ranch.
yes.
What is her name? I just want to say her husband's name is Scott, I think.
No.
No.
Damn it. What are their names? And I can't look it up. I'm on both my phones.
That's all right. She's got long dark hair.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I know who you're talking about.
They're always doing the shiplap. She's got a thing about shiplap.
Yep.
Well, they bought the silos that were getting ready to be probably destroyed in Waco. And they restored them and turned them into like a little shop type thing.
Uh-huh.
Picnic area and stuff. It's a really nice little area in downtown Waco. And that's where I got that, in their shop.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So now these two are talking about how gorgeous each other are.
Yes.
See, you don't ever tell those two how cute they are because this is what happens.
That's okay. They need to be.
I think I've gotten quite a ways with my teacups today.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to I don't know what I'm going to do. I got two more. I think I'm just going to start the colors over. I don't think I'm going to use two more different colors. I think I'm going to just start I started with a yellow one and then I went blue and green. So maybe
Right.
I'll start with a yellow. I'll get a yellow one and then another blue one and just kind of
Keep it that way. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't end up with like 50,000 different colors on my page.
Yeah.
I haven't decided, do I want to do the blue one next? And then end it with the top one being yellow and the bottom one being yellow? Or do I just want them every other one? Because if I do the next one the same way I did the butterfly, then my rose is going to end up being either red or orange. If I do it blue, then I can make the rose yellow if I wanted to.
It's Chip and Joanna Gaines.
That's it. Yep. Chip is hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
Yep.
I just did a search on Magnolia.
I heard you typing. Yep.
Actually, I was just clicking on my remote.
Yeah, I used to watch them all the time.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, she's got her own channel. They got their own channel now.
Yep. Them and House Hunters.
Yeah.
My little brother was on House Hunters.
Yeah. The other one that I like was they're in Mississippi, in Laurel, Mississippi.
Laurel, Mississippi. And it's a couple.
Yeah.
And is it old or is it new?
It's kind of a medium.
Fairly new?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's been on a few years.
Did you say they're auctioneers?
No, no. They they do kind of the same thing.
Okay. So I used to watch this couple. Can't remember what his name is, but they did the same thing. They'd buy houses and flip them.
Yeah.
But they flip them. They wouldn't. They didn't do it
Yeah.
for. They didn't do it for couples or whatever. They would buy these houses for a certain price at like auction or something, and then
Yeah.
they'd go in and redo this house, and then they'd flip it for hopefully a lot of money.
Right.
But he ended up getting real sick,
Oh.
and they couldn't do it as a couple anymore. And I don't know if they split after he got sick and she went on her way and he went on his. I don't know, but she does commercials every now and then. She's a blonde and
Oh yeah. Christina and
but
yeah.
she does like that bathroom commercials and stuff
Right.
every now and then. Um I didn't like her. I liked him a lot better.
Yeah.
Um,
His name started with a T.
yeah. She was I don't know, way too bougie for me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time with women that talk down to their men.
Right.
I get it. Men are assholes sometimes. I've got one. He's mine. I claim him. But, we can be the same way.
Yeah.
And I have a real hard time with somebody being a complete ass to their partner. And as
Yeah.
far as as
It is.
far as I'm concerned, she really talked down to him and degraded him, and I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Especially on TV.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going to be an idiot.
do it behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Yep. She always shut down his ideas, and
Mm-hmm.
she never shut up until she got her way, and
Right.
so it was her idea, and it was like, geez, a pizza. So
You used
yeah.
to watch. Yeah. It's called Flipping Vegas.
Oh, I've never watched that one.
Yeah. That's kind of good. He's kind of a jerk, but she gets her way a lot.
Yeah. Sometimes we just have to.
There was one program I used to enjoy. It's not on anymore. It's called it was called Texas Flip Move and Flip. They'd buy these really random old kind of houses,
Hmm.
houses and stuff, and then they would move them to a lot and fix them up, flip them,
Right.
and then people would come in and they'd auction them off. And some of them that they'd pick up, you'd go, yeah, right, that thing just needs to be completely tore down.
See,
But
I would love to be one of those people that go in and redecorate somebody's house.
mhm.
Okay. Because I love
Okay,
I
I'll
love
give
doing
you
that kind of stuff.
yeah.
And yeah. So that would be like the ultimate for me.
Mm,
Have a somewhat high budget and
yeah.
do your own thing and yep. See, and I don't think I would do granite countertop in any house. I don't think I would do a granite countertop.
It would depend on the house and what look I was going for.
Right.
If I was going for something like high-end bougie, then yeah.
Mm-mm.
But if I was going more for like a modern country, then no.
What would be your pick on a modern country?
Oh, it would be butcher block countertops,
Okay.
and then I wouldn't do a farm sink because I don't like them,
Okay.
but
So here's my thing, and
because I love.
you're gonna think I'm really, really weird. But you can do anything to it. You can make it look bougie. You can make it look country. You can do
Yeah,
anything. I do cement,
yeah.
a cement countertop, because those things are so durable and so
Hmm.
long lasting that it is amazing.
Yeah.
I would do a cement countertop.
Mm.
Yep, that would be my thing. Sounds weird, but look them up. They're very pretty.
Oh, I know they are. They're gorgeous. I know I've got granite countertops in here and I hate them.
They're hard to keep clean. I mean, not keep
Well,
clean. You just gotta. They're very they're soft. You gotta be careful.
no, then these aren't granite because I chop on it and everything.
Really.
Yeah,
Now maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but
yeah.
I'm pretty sure that granite countertops you have to have like a granite cleaner and
Well, you're supposed to, okay. But I found something a lot cheaper at Dollar Tree, and it's part of the LA Awesome cleaning stuff.
okay. Okay.
Works wonders on.
Really?
Yes, I love it, and it gives the kitchen such a nice smell.
Right. Yeah, and I heard you're not supposed to chop anything on them or anything, but
Yeah.
that's just I don't know. I don't have granite countertops. I got just a regular.
I don't think these are granite. What's the other one? It's not the Corin.
I don't know. I just got a countertop from Lowe's. It's like wood underneath or something, cork or something. I don't know.
Quartz. That's what these are.
Oh, that's even softer, isn't it?
I don't know. It's either granite or quartz. I don't know. But we chop on it and peel on it, and
Really?
oh yeah. And then we've got a. She put it because this used to be my sister's house,
Right.
and it's got a black. Oh, it's granite. Yeah, I've got granite. So granite's not the soft one.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a black granite sink. God, I hate that sink.
I like my stainless steel.
Yes.
Yep.
Now, see, my house down the street, when we redid the kitchen, I went with because it had just the, I don't know, the 1970s countertop. I'm not sure what, a laminate type countertop.
Yeah, that's kind of what I got. Yeah.
And this one was nasty. It needed changed.
Right.
It had burn marks in it. It had, yeah, and it had the white tile background or backsplash and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I ain't living with this. Yeah, because it was chipped and stuff, and that was one of the first. The second thing we did. First thing I did was take the carpeting out.
Right.
The second thing we did was the kitchen.
Right.
I put in a textured stainless steel backsplash.
Oh, there you go.
And then the countertop was uh, a gray granite. No, it was a gray Corian countertop.
Okay.
I loved my kitchen. It was so pretty. I had it all done in gray and reds.
Yep. See, now that's kind of the almost the theme that my bathroom's working on.
Hmm.
Right now it's kind of gray and purple, but I'm thinking I want to change it to gray and red. But
Hmm.
actually, it's gray, black, and purple.
Yeah. Uh, we put in a stainless sink, you know, and uh, then I had the something I'll never do again if I ever own another house. I bought a gray, real light gray marble tile flooring,
Mm, okay.
right? Yeah, never again. Well, I don't mind the tile. Okay, I didn't mind the tile, but I bought the shiny
Hmm.
instead of the matte. Yeah, try to keep that sucker shiny.
I don't think it's supposed to stay shiny forever, but
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, my floors are going to shine.
hmm.
It was, you'd scrub it, okay, and it'd have a haze over it that would drive me insane. Just, oh,
Right. So when we moved in this,
laugh at me. Because what I would do after I mean, I used a Swiffer, I used a, the Bissell floor cleaner that's,
mhm,
made for that stuff. You name it, I used it on it, and it still left a haze. So what I would do is I would scrub it down, and then on my hands and knees, I would wipe it down with towels and
right.
dry.
So when we moved in here, and remember, guys, this was 20 years ago. Um, the lady that was living here apparently at some point in time got pissed off at her husband because he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing, and instead of putting a new countertop in, she took floor tiles, these sticky floor tiles that you peel and stick,
Oh,
and put it on the countertops.
oh man.
Right? To match her floor. And it was great big huge, it was white with great big huge red roses on it.
Ew.
Right? I'm thinking to myself, oh my God.
Really?
And they were crooked and nasty and falling apart. And it was like,
Hmm.
oh my Lord. So in the kitchen, I don't even want to talk about the kitchen, but um, we had to go in and remove the countertops, and I had new floors put in because the I couldn't do the rose thing. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
So I had new floors put in, and I had new countertops tops put in, and I had new black splash in the kitchen put in. So all my stuff is like only like 10 years old right at this point.
That's
Um,
cool.
but the I didn't have a lot of money to be doing this kind of stuff. So
Hmm.
it's not granite or you
Right.
know um, ceramic or anything like that, but it is very pretty, and
Hmm.
my floors look like they're natural wood. They're not, but they look like they are.
Hey, that's all that counts.
Yep.
What you like.
And my countertops have that little they're like browns and dark browns and blacks and like that little speck of gold
Hmm.
that you can see in them.
Right.
with a little bit of gray. They're just really pretty. They're really pretty. They really are.
Sounds like it.
And they match my floors. But they match my floors to the point where, you could change the wall coloring and still everything's going to look
Look good, yeah.
cohesive. That's what I wanted because I changed my taste in things like people drink water. So, um, my backsplash is like a copper um in my kitchen, and it just pulls out that like copper gold color um out of the countertop,
Yeah.
which is really, really pretty. So I just need to retouch up my paint because that's 10 years old now,
Mm.
and I'm kind of getting tired of that color. I want to do a grayish kind of color. So um told you I change my colors like I people drink water.
It's like, yeah. My sister had, oh, like a camel color, a light camel through the whole house.
Right.
And when we sold it and rented it back, oh, my landlord asked, he was like, when was this painted? And I told him, he goes, oh, yeah, no, we need to freshen this paint up. I said, yeah, because I wasn't a fan of the color. And what color would you like? He let me pick the colors. He let me pick my flooring when we had to redo the flooring.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I said, this is your house. He goes, yeah, but you're living here.
Right.
He said, I want you happy. Pick what you want. Oh, don't tell me that. He went within reason. I love my landlord. We get along so well.
Right.
And, so I picked a real pale gray.
Right.
That's in the living room, kitchen, dining area, and the hallways.
That's the thing nowadays is the grays are coming back.
Mm-hmm. My flooring is the natural wood gray. Looks like old barn wood.
Yep.
I
That's
went-
what's underneath my carpeting in my living room is all natural hardwood floors.
Oh, and you got it covered. Oh, crap.
What?
I would never cover natural wood.
I didn't do it. It was like that.
That carpeting would have been ripped up in a heartbeat.
So I thought about it. I really did. Me and my husband's talked about it several times, to be honest, because the carpet's old and it needs to be replaced.
Maybe I should extend my time.
Right? But
him and I rip the carpeting up and get a sander and sand it and varnish it.
Right? But here's the thing. My daughter has, and so does my son, hardwood floors.
Yeah.
It echoes.
Yeah, you can get an echo, but you get area rust and they go away.
And it's cold. Like their floors are always cold. It's like, no, I don't know. Nope. I don't want that because 90% of the time I walk through my house barefoot.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want cold feet all the time. And I don't want an echo.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We're still debating because, we both like the hardwood floor look.
Right.
But I don't like the stuff that comes with it. And, you got to use special cleaners and, you can't just soap and water it. And,
yeah. Not if you polyurethane seal it.
Yeah, I don't know. So, yep, but it's old barnwood hardwood floors
Mm-hmm.
underneath my carpeting. So it's it's a thought.
Mm.
It's a thought.
Yeah, it
But
has.
again, we can't do it by ourselves, so that's just another thought. So the floors would have to be all redone and stuff, and we can't do that by ourselves.
Sure, you can. You get a sander, sand them down. You can rent a sander at Lowe's.
Who you talking to?
Not you. Hubby can. You stay away
No.
from it.
Well,
You'd end up standing your feet off.
right, but again, who you talking to? Where's my nearest Lowe's?
Well, still, you got a pickup truck.
Yeah, I'd have to rent that thing for quite a while because you just don't just sand it and then put it in the truck and take it back. I mean, you could, I guess, but
Mm.
wow, that'd be a lot of work.
We had our townhouse. I was shocked. It was an older one when we bought it, and we ripped the carpeting up because the carpet that was in it looked like office carpeting. And when we ripped it up, we figured it'd be just concrete under it because none of the houses around here have got basements. And it had wood flooring. I was like, damn, you know. And we thought it was like maybe laminate. When we got to looking at it, I was like, nope, it was real wood flooring. Shocked us to no end. When we
Right?
did that, we rented the uh, sander and sanding pads and stuff and sanded it down. And then when we took the carpeting up off the stairs, they had the natural wood. Now,
Oh,
those
yeah.
were a bitch to sand.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
I had to use a hand sander on those. And guess who got that job?
Yep. See, that's the thing. We always get stuck with the nasty jobs. Every time we paint or something, I always get stuck with the trim.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to do trim and try not to
Mhm.
get it on the rest of the paint?
Yeah. And see, that was one thing. Painting, nope. I wasn't allowed to paint. I
Yeah.
was too messy. He could paint an entire room and only have a couple spots of paint on him, mainly on his hands. Me, I looked like I had the measles. I'd have paint from head to toe.
Yep, I can see that.
I don't know why, but painting is not just like windows. Nope. When we were doing the patio today, right? I told Tina, I said, yeah, we need to do the windows. She goes, don't you dare touch them. Okay. She says, I will get them tomorrow. I said, okay. The outside windows, and
Right?
then do the inside because I got a bay window in my kitchen. Yeah, I cannot do windows. You would not be able to see out of them from the smears.
I'm pretty good at windows, but I can't do my outside because they're too high up.
Yeah.
Like none of my windows are towards the ground. You have to use ladders to get in my windows.
Yeah. Now the only ones that I can do are the one if I would do them is on my storm door. I can reach most of it, and Munchkin's room, and then the ones in the that are on look out over the patio.
Right.
Rest of them, yeah, no, can't reach them. Don't even attempt it. But then I have to do the windows anyway because Tina won't let me.
My front door and my back door is the only ones you can get to because of the steps. But other than that, nope.
Yeah.
And the reason I know that, you guys, is because I have forgotten my keys and I've had to get into my windows.
Yeah.
And you have to use a step ladder. Mm-hmm. And you're not getting in easy because I got shit in front of all of them.
Exactly.
So we got 5 teacups and 4 saucers. So 2 of these teacups need to be the same color so they can switch with the.
Wow. Yeah, we do.
Yep. I just noticed that myself. The rose one doesn't have a saucer.
This one? Yeah, it doesn't.
Yep. Somehow I'm stuck. I'm not sure what I want to do now.
Hey, you distracted me.
Yeah, well.
At least there's not a lot of leaves in this.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to make the rose and the butterfly not the same color exactly, but really super close. And they can share a teacup or they can share a saucer.
You notice she went with them?
Hmm?
You notice Munchkin went with them?
Yeah. I wasn't going to say anything until you did, but yeah.
Yep.
Got your point across.
Yep. I sure did.
Yep. It's about time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I get that, you love Munchkin and you love your daughter. I get that because I love them both too. So you know that. But, there's a time that you got to say something.
Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, I spend probably 90% of my time with my granddaughter because they do live with me. And the hours my daughter works, she has to leave here by no later than 7:15 to get to work by 8 o'clock. She works about an hour and 20 minutes away. And she doesn't get home until 6:30, 7:15 at night. So I take Munchkin to school and I pick her up, and then I have her after school until her mom gets home. And then she goes to bed by about 8:30 because she's got to get up early in the morning and go to school. So most of her time is spent with me. And I've gotten now to where on the weekends, it's like, she's yours. You do things with her. You handle her. And the other night, she pops off with this. She was going out with her friends for dinner. And she was going to have to leave early. Usually, if she goes out with see her boyfriend, she waits till Munchkin goes to sleep because Munchkin wants to see her boyfriend too. She absolutely loves Gabriel. And I told her, I said, because I had tried to set it up for her to go to her uncle's for the weekend because I miss her and she misses them. Well, I got this. Well, I've got plans for her. And okay, no problem. Well, her plans for her fell through. It wasn't, Mom, you mind, if I leave early and you keep Munchkin or none of this. It was just kind of assumed that she was going to stay with me. And I just kind of popped off and said, I'm glad I didn't have any plans. I said, you never asked me if I've got plans before you leave Munchkin with me. Well, do you have plans? I said, no, but that's not the point.
It's become taking,
Advantage of.
yeah, and for granted too. You
Yeah.
know, like you're always just gonna be there.
Right. And she got a little snippy and pissed off. And I was like, fine, get pissed off. I don't care. And she made arrangements to take her with her. I was like, yep, that's what it needs to be.
Yep.
And I don't feel the least um
She don't feel bad at all.
bad about it at all.
Yep, we were talking about it the other day, and
Well, I was venting
I told her, you know,
big
it's
time.
I get she loves her granddaughter. I love mine. I'd do the same thing, you know, if the roles were reversed. But you know, there comes a time that you know, Angie's. Can I say it?
Yeah,
Angie's 70 years old. You know.
I'm proud of my age.
Yep.
Better
It's
than,
it's time that you know she doesn't have to do that. You know, she should be able to sleep in when she wants, or you know, go out when she wants, or do the things that she wants. She's raised her kids. That you know, again, it's none of my bit. I just tell her what I think, and that's it.
Yep.
It's
Back
her.
to work. What are you doing, Lori, that you're working?
Is my chat not moving?
The last thing I seen was Amy said her mother was calling, and okay.
Lori's making dinner. She's got company
Yeah.
coming over for dinner tonight.
Ah. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for dinner yet. Ooh,
I think we said. I think I said that. I think we're doing a ham steak with some tater tot casserole.
ooh. We got to get one of those when I'm there.
Oh yeah, we've always got them in the freezer. So
Good, because I can't find them here.
oh, they are so good. Cheesy.
Mm.
Cheesy, cheesy,
I
cheesy.
would like to find them because I know Munchkin would probably love it as much as she likes cheese and tater tots.
Right.
She cracks me up, right?
Amy
I don't
says,
like
I'm here.
Oh, okay. She cracks me up, right? She says, I don't like potatoes. But she'll eat French fries and tater tots
Mm-hmm.
and mashed potatoes.
See, now you got her to eat mashed potatoes. My granddaughter wouldn't eat mashed potatoes. She'd eat fries. She didn't care for tater tots.
Yeah.
And she would not touch a mashed potato.
The only way I can get her to eat mashed potatoes is with Salisbury steak and gravy
Oh, there you
or
go.
Meatballs and gravy.
Right.
That's it. She won't eat fried potatoes. She won't eat a baked potato, no matter how much cheese you put on it.
Right. And when mine was little, the only way she'd eat the French fries is if she had tons of ranch.
Yeah.
She had to dip it in ranch dressing. Mm-hmm. I think that girl would have turned into a chicken nugget, a French fry, and a bottle of ranch if you would have let her.
Yeah.
That's about all she wanted to eat when she was younger.
Oh, I know. Now they have those dino.
Dino nuggets?
Yeah. She spotted those. And that's the only nuggets she'll eat now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was so glad when mine grew out of it. I could always get her to taste stuff, but she never It was like she, I don't know if she didn't like it or if she just didn't want to like it and stayed with
Mm-hmm.
what she was eating. But
Right.
um, now she would eat the shit out of a salad as long as Grandma was eating it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love ordering Caesar salads or just
Yeah.
even just a regular, like if it's got cucumbers and tomatoes and
Right.
lots of vegetables in it, I will eat the daylights out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I love salads.
Oh, me too, especially in the summer.
Yep. So yeah, if if I was eating that, hmm I could get her to eat all of it.
Yeah.
But she
Kiddo and I like to go to Olive Garden.
right.
We love their salad.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because when my sister was alive, we would go for lunch, right? The three of us. And
Salad sticks.
yeah, we would get the soup, salad, and breadsticks
Yep.
lunch, right? And uh, kiddo and I didn't never like the black olives. Okay.
Yeah, I don't either.
And so we would get, my sister loved them. So she got all the black olives. I got all the pepperoncinos.
Hmm.
And Tina got, she doesn't like tomatoes. So she would get the onions. Yeah. Well,
Or
it's
the
funny. We had them. Huh?
or the cucumbers.
There's no cucumbers in the ones from Olive Garden.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's the pepperoncinos, black olives, lettuce, and I don't. They do something different to their onion. I think maybe it's a purple onion.
Yeah, that's a salad onion, yeah, because it's
Yeah.
sweet. Yep.
Uh, that's how we divided everything.
Yep.
I think I'm gonna go back to my.
See, that's why we say we're like related because I don't like black olives and shit like that either.
Yeah, no, I don't. I
Mm-mm.
can't do black olives.
Nope. I can't do green ones. I can't do black ones.
Oh,
You put an olive anywhere on my food, and your ass better either be taking my food back or taking it off and making sure I can't taste anything to do with an olive.
right.
Because this Bahama Mama doesn't like olives. I'm
Yeah.
going to finish the trim on this one, and I think I'm going to call it because it's been almost 3.5 hours.
Wow.
Right? I hate it when it flies by like this.
I know.
I mean, I could keep going and finish the page, but
How's your arm?
I'm doing fine actually.
Mm.
That's what I said. I think the swelling's going down, so the cast isn't like feeling tight,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's. I'm actually feeling a lot better. If
Good.
I could use my fingertips to do stuff around here, then yeah, I'd be like all good. Just I'd be waiting for it to come off. That'd be it. Hmm.
Mm.
Because yeah, it's a pain opening medicine bottles with your one hand, and
Yeah.
I don't. My husband has been doing so much that I try not to ask him, "Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? Hey, can you do
Right.
that?" I hate it. I don't like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the way we done things or do things, and it just drives me crazy. So,
Right.
um, I've been trying to learn how to do things one-handed by myself. All by
Yeah,
myself.
it can get a little trying.
Yep. It gets more frustrating than anything
Yeah.
because I know I can use my fingertips, but yet I can't use my fingertips.
Right.
It's like, tuck on it.
It's like they're right there. Why can't they? Why don't they do things? Why don't they?
Right. Why can't I just, like,
Pinch it up or something.
right, just hold this one little piece of paper or just, hold this envelope so I can open the damn mail.
Yeah.
But, yep, nope. I'm not supposed to hold anything. So I don't want to go through this again by screwing it up. So I'm just
Hmm.
doing what they're saying, nothing. Yep, when he asks me, I'm going to say nothing, honey. Okay, what is this? Shit, I tried to finish my page, but it didn't happen. Right? I completely finished the boots indoor, though, so I thank you, Kim, for streaming and keeping us company. Oh, Amy, I love talking to you guys.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I stream, honey.
And I get more coloring done when I have somebody that I can read or talk to, or
Yep,
I do when I'm alone.
yep. Love coming in here and talking to y'all. Sometimes I'm not, I don't have a whole lot to talk about, and you kind of probably get repeated stories, but, you know, I
Yeah, if you
can't,
guys would come in, you can, even if you didn't want your camera on, just talk.
right?
You don't have to put your camera on. You can just,
No, that's the problem I have is the talking part.
yeah.
So I might like turn the camera on, but you guys might like start getting every now and then just quiet videos because
No, what I mean is Lori and Amy.
oh yeah, all they have to do is come in and say, "Hey, what's up?"
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to show a picture or have a camera
Right.
on or anything.
Like I do sometimes. Just talk instead of type.
Yep. Me and Angela hate typing.
Yes. That's one of the reasons I started coming in.
Yep.
You would think, working on a computer for almost 30 years. Well, actually more than that,
I
because
was gonna say,
I worked on a computer in private practice. So what, 40 years, 45 years? I would be really good at typing. Nope.
it absolutely does, Amy. It really does. It feels like we're kind of all sitting around in a group and just
Right.
hanging out coloring. So yeah, I get that right away.
Might be a little crowded in your truck, but hey.
And Amy's going, it might be a little crowded at your table.
Yeah.
Amy's probably going, no, shut up. I want out of the truck.
Yeah.
Get me out of the truck.
See, I have I have a big dining room table and I can make it bigger.
Yep. I do too, but I don't have enough chairs.
Oh, I do.
I bought a big dining room table, but I only bought 4 chairs.
Well, I got 6 chairs that actually go with the table, but then I've got 4 folding chairs and 4 other chairs up in my attic
Right.
that if I need to, we pull down for holidays.
The chairs were a couple $100 a piece, so
Now this was my sister's. So
yep. I bought enough chairs that went for the people that was living here, and then figured we'd figure it out for the rest.
Mm-hmm.
Computer chairs,
Right.
folding chairs, whatever we needed.
Exactly. Something to plant the bud on.
Yep. We have used totes.
Yep.
We've used all kinds of stuff. We're not proud.
Nope.
We are who we are.
You get what you get.
That's right. Come to our house and you just never know.
Mm-hmm. And it's like I said, I used to have a sign that said, if you come to see me, come anytime. You want to see my house, I need 24-hour notice.
Yeah, I don't even want that. You want to come see me? Oh, that's cool. You want to come see my house? Just stay home. I ain't even doing the door thing, Knock on it anytime you want. We're good.
Yep. Oh,
But that's only if you want to see us. If you want to see anything else, just stay put.
can you stay on any longer?
Probably not.
Okay.
I'm detailing right at the moment, so
Yeah, I just
okay.
finished
So
the heart one.
what do we got going here?
What?
Got the whole back by myself. Willie up front with his daddy. I got my bed covered with pencil cases, books, and me. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Full screen. What you got? Miss Ange.
Huh?
I said full screen, you're on.
Okay. Yep. That's what I've gotten done. 2 teacups, the words.
And you used?
Um, HB's 180s, gel pens, and a little bit of Posca.
There you go. Bye, Miss Lorri. Enjoy your dinner with
Bye,
your baby.
Lorri, for your dinner.
Love you, honey. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you for the books again.
Okay, and here is mine. I have almost the rose one done. And then the green one. And then the blue one, which I also got little white dots on my blue one. You just got to get it up close. And then,
That looks good. Wow, you got your floor and everything done.
yep. Well, I'm hoping it's a table, not a floor,
Or
but
table. Yeah. The wood.
yeah. Whatever it may be.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. And I
Oh, I love
use,
your butterfly.
thank you.
Is that
I
a black
use,
pencil or?
yes, that is a black pencil.
Wow.
That's the HB.
Wow.
That's the 120 set. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's only one layer, actually. It did pretty good. Yep.
Wow.
I was pretty proud of it.
Yeah. Very pretty.
Yep. So yeah, the bottom cup was done in all the HBs, and I just couldn't get it to blend the way I wanted it to. So
Mm-hmm.
I switched over to Castle Arts, and the blue and the green, and the other yellow is done in Castle Arts,
Yeah.
and the
See, I have
brown.
a
Castle
problem
Arts.
with 180 blending the way I wanted it to.
Did you?
Mhm.
I think it's just the paper. I don't think it's the pencils. So.
Yeah.
What's that, hon? Okay, I'll be right there.
Dinner?
Yep, good timing.
Yeah, really. Okay. Love you guys.
All right, we love you too.
See
Bye,
you all later.
everybody.
Have a good day.